Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to another Centurion's Corner. I'm Steve, and this is Commander Bly Work in Progress Part 2. So yesterday we got quite a lot of it done, really. I was quite proud of what we achieved. So since you've been away, and I've had a little bit of a play, just painted the underside of the skirt. Still a little bit wet, but we've got enough time to wait for that to dry, but it's not coming off, so it's not too bad. Just feels a little bit damp. So tonight we can weather the gun. Once the belt's secure, the skirt's secured, we can secure the holsters. We'll give a quick dry paint of the guns. And also, I'll put a picture up here. I've had a little bit of a play, so I've already sort of sanded it and all that down. We've got the visor. It's a bit fiddly, might still need a little bit of a play. But just go in here. It's a 3D printed visor, which is not too bad. I've had a little play with it. It's very fragile, but as you can see, there's two little nub bits just there on the inside. And then what I've done on his helmet is I've dribbled in a hole on that side and a hole just there, and the two little bits click in place. And it rolls up and it goes down. So we just need to paint that, and yeah, he's on his way. So we should get quite a lot of it done today, really, as it's all small little parts. And obviously we need to paint the pauldron as well, which is probably where I may start. So it's just these 3 squares here and a couple tabs, just the buttons in there. Okay, so I've done the pauldron. I think it's going to need a lot more coats than expected. So that's just going to have to dry for a little bit. So I won't touch that, not to do those. But while it's drying, I will do the guns. Now I'm going to paint his visor just plain white. Right, so I'm going to do skirt. Just going to borderline the yellow around the outside. So for this, just need masking tape. I'm just going to do the basic sides, and then what I do is the same way I did Commander Ponds, was I just did the bottom part by hand. Let's just get these straight lines at the side. It looks like it's going to need a couple of coats. And we just let those dry, and we'll go back to the pistols. Right, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just dry brush his blaster. So we just use the XF56, which is the metallic grey. Right, okay, so just got the lid. There's not a lot of paint in there at all. You just get enough on there, just about that much. Just move these out of the way. So I've got just a bit of paper. What I'll do is just going to get rid of most of the access to about the much I want. And then a diagonally motion, we're just going to go over the blaster, just very faintly. And it just about picks up. Just enough there. And what you want to do is just scrape on the edges. Not too much. Sometimes it's quite hard that you might think. Just need a little bit. I always think getting the end nozzle as well is always a good. Let's just try and focus that in there for you. Roughen up the edge on his, but I can always imagine that Bly uses this a lot. I always think he's sort of one of those characters that, you know, it's the idea I get from him. He just looks like one of those sort of like more rogue commanders and likes being more out on the outdoors and in the action. It's just the kind of look I get from him. Right. Okay, I'm just going to redo the skirts. Okay, coming for the home stretch now. Just took a little bit of a time out. I've done a few coats extra on the skirts, a few coats extra on the pauldron, and done the extra little buttons on the side. The visor, still a little bit tacky, so I'm not going to touch that yet, but that'll be the last bit to do. The guns are completely painted, weathered, painted. So we just got to attach the skirt to the guy. So with Commander Pons, I did do the dremeling and dremeled out around his waist, but I realised you don't really need to do that. So what we're going to do with the belt here, so I'm going to attach just underneath, attach it on there, just about there. And then we can bring that belt down once it's fully attached and pull the components and all that over the belt so it's more in place. So off we go, and once he's on place as well, I'll finish off painting the yellow up towards where I need to go. So to attach that, I'm just going to use my 2 epoxy glue and go from there, which it's in my drawer somewhere. Here we be. So it's just the 2 old favourites. So I'll mix these up and I'll do one skirt at a time. And that's me being patient. So the best thing I always find, just so you can do the glue anywhere you like. Just put a couple bits of masking tape down. and then you can mix your glue. Wherever you like on your masking tape, and once it's done, all you've got to do is just peel it off, and away you go. Okay, your skirt's attached all around the glue. So now I'm just going to do the same thing again and connect the holsters. And that'll just fit just on there. Right, Commander Bly's finally taking shape. So his belt and his holsters are in place now. Looking mighty dandy. I just need to finish off the yellow going up to his belt. We've got his pauldron, which will fit on nicely just there. So all we got to do now is just finish off his visor and attach his head and weather him up. So I'm just going to finish off this visor. Okay, so just thought I'll quickly have a look just to make sure I've got the right details for his visor. So he does have a line just across the tip, and also the yellow goes over the top of the black line, which I thought it would probably sit behind it and it'd be a full black line, but I've just got a reference picture here. I'll just pop up, and yeah, it's actually over the black, which is a bit strange. So just need a very fine bit of black. Right, so the last little bit, just going to do the full line over the top, his visor. And then we just attach that. So, gonna wait for that to dry before sticking it on, as I don't want to smudge it. I've got his pauldron all done, got his guns. He's kind of ready to go. Just all I need to do is finish off the yellow now on his skirt and weather him up. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for a Commander Bly review, and I'll see you next time. Bye.